Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Tuesday Panic, the show for the unprepared youth worker like you and me sometimes. And I'm your host, Paul Turner, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy 2014 to you. I hope that you are off to just a great start, that you're not nearly as unprepared maybe as you were last year, but in case you are, that's why I'm here. So today I want to talk to you about a tool that I found that I've really been kind of wanting for a long time that I'm going to experiment with, but I want to talk to you about how to help kids share their story or their experience with Jesus with other people. So if you'll join me over here, I want to tell you about a resource, a little tool here that I have called Story Cubes. And Story Cubes, let me kind of put the bag over here. Story Cubes comes in a little bag like that, costs about $8. You can get them at Target, I believe. And what they are here, let me just show you, they're just some dice, and they have all kinds of, every dice has some pictures on them, right? You get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9, 10 dice here, and they all have different pictures on them, right? And back in the old days, you would when you do a story, you would, start with one person in the room, and they'd go around, and they'd have to figure out and tell part of the story. Well, this helps make that job a little bit easier. So what you do is you just take them like that, roll them, and then have kids number off or pick whichever one they want. And then what they'll have to do is they'll have to, or you can give them a dice and you can let them roll it, and whatever they get is what they get. But that's what they have to use in the story, in the round, right? So they're telling a story based on the object or based on whatever it is they roll. So if they have a flower, well, then the flower has to be in the story somehow. And it can be just one line. It could just be, look, with junior high students, this would be phenomenal because they will just be off the chart. Here's a keyhole. They can tell whatever part of the story they want to tell. You can make a short part or a long part, or whatever they like to do. Now, I'm using this in a new curriculum that I've developed called SWEAT, which is about spiritual disciplines. And part of that, the W, stands for witnessing, right? And that's kind of an old school term where, we're witnessing or we're, breaking down the 4 spiritual laws or whatever we're doing. But in reality, what we're doing is we're saying, look, tell a story. Tell your story to other people. This is just simply one little tool you can use to go ahead and help kids tell their story and be a part of a storytelling experience. Obviously, testimony is super important because obviously every story that you see in the New Testament who was impacted by Jesus had a story to tell, whether it was a leper or whether it was the woman at the well who wound up going off and sharing her story, all those kind of things. And so if you are interested in getting a little PDF from me on 5 or 6 ways on using Story Cubes and the ways that I may be using it with my class, you can just go ahead and click right here somewhere. It will take you to a page that will get you on my Fresh Impact newsletter. I would love to send you a little PDF talking about Story Cubes and helping kids share their story. I'll also throw in a couple other resources, story resources that you might be able to use if you're really focusing on helping kids tell their story. And so anyway, I hope that you're off to a great 2014. I am off to a great 2014. I believe God's going to do great things this year in your youth ministry, in my youth ministry. And so if you are a first-time guest here, thank you for hanging out and being with me for just a couple minutes here. And I hope that what I've shared with you today is of value. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. That lets me know you enjoyed it. And then you'll be, say, hey, I did a good thing. I hit the thumbs up button. But also, if you'd like more of these in your inbox, just hit the subscribe button right here, right where that men's bathroom sign is. I don't know why I'm always in front of a bathroom, but I am when I do these things sometimes. But there you go, right where that little man is. Click that, and that will help you subscribe to this, and you'll get videos in your inbox every week about training, about the Tuesday Panic here. If you need a quick idea, whatever it is you need, click that button there, and you'll get some videos in your inbox. Anyway, I hope that you have a great 2014. This has been the Tuesday Panic. I'm your host, Paul Turner, and I will see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.